Welcome back, and thank you for joining us for the 7th episode of the Plus 500 podcast. My name is Chris. I'll be your host on the short-staffed episode that we have today. It's just me, Saeed, and Justin, and to be quite frank with you guys, we have no idea what to talk about. I guess we'll start this episode off by saying that the Celtics are done. It's been a good season. I guess we should look at the preview of whoever's playing the Heat next. And we had the PGA Championship this weekend with Brooks Koepka winning at home, winning the tournament, and we also have the start of the conference finals for NHL. Do you guys want to chime in on any of those topics?
Yeah, I'm going to just start off and say Celtics suck. Fire everyone. Trade everyone. Let's look forward to next year.
Start clean.
I'm kidding. Yeah. Clean slate. But honestly, it's kind of disappointing to see the Celtics down 3-0. You know, Miami's been our rivals for a while, and just to get beat like that on Sunday night was just terrible to see. I feel like talking for every Celtics fan out there, it was just embarrassing.
And honestly, like to put it that way, it's like we're down 2-0, and it doesn't feel like it's that bad. Because like the games that we lost were tight games, and then all of a sudden they come out and just pump us full of lead and just ruin everything that we had going for us, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like having Brown and Tatum on the team, like, I feel like we're never the underdogs, you know? Down 2-0, whatever, win one game, it's back to 2-1, and we've come back down 2-1 before. You know what I mean? It's just like, they got punched in the mouth, never recovered. There was just no fight, no dog in them like we had last year. I don't know if that's because Ime's not here, or, I don't know. Just something's going on in that locker room, and I'm curious to see what happens next.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't watch the game last night. I was out, but I just heard it was an ass whooping. Everyone was saying, "Oh, they just rolled over and died," which is kind of shocking to a team that was pretty heavy favorites to win it all. And I feel like there's got to be something going on in that locker room. I mean, I would love to. I'm not really totally sold on Joe Mazzulla, so I would like to see him gone. I know it's Brad's guy and everything, but I feel like the players are coaching this team, and I just feel like he can't control the locker room at all. And I feel like it's mostly players just running the team, and he's just kind of like the figurehead, which is not how you win in the NBA right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but it's also like the players just aren't even performing right now. Like,
yeah,
what did Tatum and Brown? Tatum and Brown were like 1 for whatever from beyond the arc last night.
Yeah, I heard for the series they're combined 7 for 40 from 3-point range. That's terrible.
Between 3 games, that is disgusting.
It's terrible. You know, Tatum averages above I think 3 makes a game from 3. He's shooting terrible. Brown's shooting 10% from 3-point range. It's awful.
Yeah, I think at one point Kevin Harlan during the broadcast said that Jaylen Brown was 2 for 20. I think it was through the third quarter. He was 2 for 20 from 3 in this entire series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's disappeared, dude. That dude is just no way to be found. Put him on the back of a milk carton, bro.
Yeah, and I love Jaylen too, and he just looks terrible out there. Not even on the offensive side of the ball, but on defense too. He just looks lost.
Yep.
And he was our best defensive player in the last series.
Yeah.
He was the one who put Harden in a box for a while. He literally contained Harden after he had that first big game. I know he had another big game, but if you look at the stats when he was guarding Harden, they were great. So I just don't know what happened. There's got to be something going on in that locker room. That locker room is just not right now. I don't think it's the talent. I think it's just something with the chemistry. Something's off.
They're just not buying into whatever Mazzulla's preaching, to be honest. They just look out of it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's the downside of having a younger coach or coach that, I don't know, kind of just came in and took over the reins for a guy who clearly made an impact on the guys last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Shitty situation. But it's not over yet. You know, I
Yeah.
feel like the homer in me is saying like, if there's a team to do it, it's Boston. You know, we've seen another Boston team in the Red Sox do it a while back. So I know this team's not the Red Sox, but still have a sliver of hope.
I saw a lot of videos of the Kevin Millar videos on the Twitter feed just from all the Boston guys. So
Oh man,
some people are buying in. I'm totally not buying in. Just this team
yeah,
just doesn't look like it has
I
it.
would not be putting any money on that game tomorrow.
Yeah,
No.
as I agree with you, see that the homer in me really wants it to happen, but the realistic side of me is like, if they come out and drop a first quarter like they did last game, it's a wrap.
Yeah, man. Third quarters have just been awful for us too.
Yeah.
Terrible quarters
Yeah.
of the third quarters.
Coming out flat, and I feel like every series this entire postseason has been like that.
I just, man, and looking at the players too, I don't see any emotion. I would be fucking. They're
You see the
yelling at the
bench?
refs, but
Yeah.
they're yelling at the refs, but that's about it. I'd
Yeah.
be getting on someone. If I'm Missoula, I'm throwing clipboards. You know what I mean? Like,
The only
Yeah,
person showing
unacceptable.
emotion is Grant, but then he's fucking poking Jimmy Butler like an idiot.
poking the bear, man.
And then I don't know why the dude made like 6 consecutive shots. Like, why aren't you sending double teams? Like, make someone else beat you.
There
I
was
don't
just
get that.
Missoula's adjustments just aren't there.
He's getting Coach Circles around. Spoelstra's a great coach. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, but
hell yeah. Did you guys? What do you think about Jimmy's antics with the kneeling on the floor with the timeout, like how Horford did the game before, or
I didn't even
pointing
see
at
it.
Grant?
I didn't even see that,
give the
but,
guy his
I mean, I
flowers.
guess it's
Honestly,
well
Look at his
deserved at this
Instagram when you
point.
get a chance. It's fucking hilarious.
I mean, I guess it is what it is at this fucking point.
it's well deserved at
They're
this
up 3-0,
point.
so
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's literally
everyone
put
counted
us
them
in
out,
our fucking
including
bag.
me.
So
Yeah, I mean, ESPN gave him a 3% chance of winning at the beginning of this series.
yeah,
And, I mean, we
every
had
time
game.
they do that, every time they do that,
Yeah, we had game
Yeah,
1
ESPN
and game
stopped that
2
shit.
won. Like we had
they
those
can't
games
close
won.
out close games.
Yeah,
They just fucking can't.
especially against the Heat. That's like our kryptonite.
Yeah, I feel like as soon as they beat Milwaukee, I should have been like, "Oh, this team's a little scary." But I mean, the Bucks were down Giannis 2 games, right?
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
he got
Yeah.
injured in game 2, and like they were down. So I'm like, "All right, they're not full strength. Chris Middleton isn't what he used to be." And then they go beat the Knicks. It's the Knicks. Like, come on.
Yeah,
And then
True.
I was like, "All right, easiest chance to the championship. We don't have to face the Bucks. Got past the Hawks and the Sixers. Like, and we're down fucking 3-0."
Yeah, against a heavily undrafted player rotation.
Gabe Vincent's the best. He's better than Jordan.
fucking Max Strus was on the Celtics,
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
so we had him
Yeah,
first.
and then
we got him
they have
off.
Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. Like,
Duncan Robinson def looks like
Well,
Sheen.
Caldwell Pope's already got 3 threes, so that leg of the parlays hit. Let's go.
I just wish Austin Reeves hit the first shot. That'd been nice.
Yeah, I got him for 3 threes too, so I needed that.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
whatever. There's only 5.
I mean, I think the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets might roll whoever they play, even if it's us. Even if we
Yeah,
somehow
the
come back,
Nuggets-
the Nuggets.
Nuggets are sweeping the Lakers, and I think even if it's us, doubt it. But I think they get over Miami. I don't see Miami matching up well against the Nuggets.
They're just shooters, man.
Yeah, I mean, Jamal Murray is a stud.
Yep.
I'm sick of people saying like, "Oh, he's just like a good complementary piece to Jokic." Nah, he's a stud.
Yep.
Well, it's like, I mean, regardless of how good the Heat have put us on the perimeter, like, I mean, granted, a lot of our players can shoot the 3, but like, if you look at that entire roster, like everyone from 1 to 5 can shoot the 3, pretty, respectively. So
Yeah.
they're going to have a tough time on the perimeter against every single one of them.
I feel like the biggest difference with us, we have a bunch of streaky 3-point shooters outside
Right.
of like Sam Hauser. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. on that team and Caldwell Pope as snipers.
Oh yeah.
Like, they just sit out there and shoot their threes. And Jamal, let's not forget Murray. Like,
Right.
dude's crazy.
He had
KCP's
30 in
been
the first half the other game.
Yeah, KCP's been consistent his entire career, which is, testament to the player that he is. But
Yeah, he
it's
helped
just
the
like,
Lakers win a chip, and they shipped him off in the Westbrook trade, and now he's balling for the Nuggets.
yeah, I mean, all the power to the guy. Like he deserves
for him.
to have a shot at another ring. Like probably one of the better journeymen in this day and age.
He's a good role player. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. The other playoffs that we have going on, who's winning the cup, boys?
Vegas looks kind of good, man.
Vegas
I
does
don't
look
know.
dominant.
Yeah,
Vegas
they
just
got the numbers on their side.
I think the Stars are terrible.
what happened?
I think the Stars are terrible.
Yeah, I think so
they're very
too. I
good.
mean, I didn't expect the Canes to be down 2-0 either.
Florida's
But, I
weird,
mean,
man. I think they
Florida's
might win it.
weird, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Looking good.
the Stars got lucky. Well, not lucky. I mean they beat a good team in Seattle, but Seattle just didn't give it everything that they had in that series.
They didn't show up in Game 7.
No, it was completely. It was a wash as soon as the puck dropped, pretty much. But Vegas is easily probably the top runner, I think, to win the cup. As good as Florida's been playing.
Yeah. What's they said? They've just been dominant, man.
Yeah, I just think Bruce Cassidy was the best fit for that program. Like, there's like a lot of more veteran players, compared to what the Bruins roster was when he was here. Like, there was a lot of veterans, but there's also a lot of young guys that he didn't mesh well with, like DeBrusque and all those guys with big egos. So I think that was a good fit, and if he wins the ship, then good on him.
Yep, for sure.
We blew it for him in 2019. So
yeah. See, do you want to talk about your big PGA Championship Sunday or what?
Yeah, so I've never bet on golf before anything PGA Championship comes around. First day, I believe, was Thursday. I didn't put my bet in. I just kind of watched, kind of see what was going on in the standings. Friday comes, I'm sitting at work at the desk, and I don't know, I got an itch, right? So I look at my phone, I had a profit boost. I'm like, all right, a PGA profit boost, why not? So I looked at everyone. I saw that Brooks Koepka, after day one, he was at 2 strokes over par. He was at +2. And his line was at plus 4,100. So with the 50% boost, I think it got boosted to 62. And I just put a couple units on it, nothing crazy, just whatever bet, right? Day finishes Friday, whatever. He's looking good. He's at -2 now, 2 strokes under par. Saturday comes, he's looking good again. He's in the lead. Then Sunday, I'm sitting there, mind you, I'm watching golf on TV. I don't sit there and watch golf on TV, but I'm sitting there watching all these guys. I saw the hole-in-one by Michael Brock. Crazy shot. I was watching Sheffield be a weirdo. He was like -2. He comes and ends at 7 strokes on the par. But
yeah, he only lost it by 2, right?
Yeah, he only lost it by 2. I mean, Brooks made it kind of had me sweating at the end, but he came out on top. Then won me a good amount of units. So I was pretty amped about that. My first bet on golf, and it hit. I was pretty psyched. Going back though, the day before, I texted out group chat and I asked like, "Oh, what do you guys think? Should I cash this out?" It was like a little bit over what I put in. Chris goes, "Yeah, man, cash it out. Brooks folds or whatever." He's right. Like, I believe in the Masters, Brooks folded, right?
Yeah.
It was up, and they were talking about it. The commentators were talking about it on TV, and I was like, "Know what? Like, I'm gonna believe in my guy Brooks. The knee's healed. Like, he got this." And yeah, he showed out, and he played really well. I think I watched the last 2 days of the tournament. He was unbelievable. So shout out to him. Shout out to Victor. What's his name? Hovland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Young kid, but he's a stud.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's gonna be really good. Yeah, so I mean, it was exciting. I'm definitely gonna watch more tournaments in the future. I was pretty excited. My girlfriend was there. She's like, "Are you really watching golf right now?" I'm like, "Yeah, leave me alone." Had a couple beers. It was great, man. It was a good experience.
Yeah, I was listening to the Part of My Take podcast, and the guys from there, big Brooks Koepka guys and big Max Homa guys, and I think it was Big Cat put in like whatever amount of money on Koepka and won him like $63,000.
Wow.
Yeah. He bet him at the beginning of the tournament, or like I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday before the tournament started, like the precedings, like the preceding lines came out, and he
Yeah,
put like $3,000 on it to win 63,000.
that's crazy, man.
It was wild, man.
Yeah, I do gotta say though, golf is fun, man. Even looking at it on TV, I was really into that. It was pretty fun.
It's
Definitely
just so
worth getting out on the
settling.
course, man. Yeah, it was so relaxing. It was settling. Like I was cheering for these people. Good stories, you know.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
like that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy Block that hit the hole in one. He was like a local pro, and
Yeah,
the amount of money that he won, he would have had to give like almost 2,000 lessons. They said.
dude. Yeah, like he was on his last hole and he hit a terrible shot on his second shot and he had to make par, so he qualified for the PGA Championship next year, I believe.
Yeah,
yeah,
if you
you got to
finish in
make
And
the
top
top
he
15,
got
15.
it on the green and he made his par shot, man. It was crazy.
he was
Yeah,
It
crying,
gave
right,
me
or something like
chills.
that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
It was a crazy, crazy, crazy hole.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe
it's a
like
great story.
yeah, the crowd was going crazy and stuff. So I was like, wow, that's crazy.
So
Love
yeah, they
sports.
invite like 20 of those guys out every year, and none of them ever make the cut. And then for him to make the cut and be in contention, like pretty much all week, well, not really on the last day, but he was in contention like the first 3 days. So that
Yeah,
was
he was at
yeah,
when he
pretty
started the
cool.
day, he was
He
two
was
strokes
even.
under par or even.
He was
Yeah,
even,
he was playing really well.
but still like even like what was the lead at 5 or something the last day? 6 maybe? It was 6. It
Kepka
was
was
6
at
shots
six,
back.
I believe. Yeah,
So I mean, it's unlikely, but
yeah. There was some crazy good shots though. I was like, wow, skilled people.
I don't really watch it week in and week out, but the major championships are so fun to watch.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, like I was sitting there and like 3 hours went by, and I'm like, wow, it felt like 5 minutes. That's how much I was into it. It was great. I mean, obviously putting money on it and watching it's different too because you're rooting for someone.
Yeah.
But it was good, man. Definitely gonna indulge in that in the future.
Did you guys see that story from the UFC this weekend?
No. What
What
was
was it?
that?
The one of the guys that ended up fighting on the fight night card. I don't know. He just got the deal to like fight in the UFC or whatever. And before the fight, he shared that he had like only $7 in his bank account and came out and like won the fight.
Oh shit.
He was like, this is all I had to my name. He like shared it openly, like on Instagram and stuff. He's like, this is all I had to my name. If it wasn't for the UFC and like all the free meals, I wouldn't have been eating anything or had a certain like amount of time to train. And I'm just like thankful for these guys to, give me my shot and go out there and fight. And he came out there and won. I forget the name, but I'm looking at it now and I want to say it was one of like the unanimous decision fights or
Wow, that's wild.
yeah, it was such a
Good for
crazy
him.
story. Yeah, that's like what you like to like about like going back when you guys were talking about Block. It's like those stories are just like what makes sports sports.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't watch any of the UFC, but I did watch the boxing match. I don't know if you guys watch any of that.
Oh, the
I
Rob
didn't
show.
watch.
Haney and
Yeah, I didn't
Lomachenko.
watch any, but I heard it was a rob.
Yeah, my opinion, Loma got robbed, but I feel like they just they went with the champ, which you see a lot in boxing. I feel like they
Oh,
always lean towards the
Favor the
champ.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in UFC, man, it's really up in the air. But with boxing, I feel like they really favor the champs, and
it's so
it's
bad.
not like he lost terribly, but Loma definitely kicked his ass.
Was it? It was
Uh,
a split, wasn't it, or was it UD?
I believe it was a split, but I mean they gave it to Haney, so
That's
Yeah.
tough.
yeah.
Boxing's so corrupt, man.
Yeah,
Everybody gets
you
started
hear
on it.
everyone say it too. It's just really corrupt, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Good
Yeah,
for
I
Yeah,
don't
Haney,
but
good for the guy, but
boxing when you get like a big fight though, there's nothing that beats that. I know I like UFC and stuff. I prefer UFC, but like when you get a big boxing match,
yeah,
nothing like that. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
I agree. It's
Like
just the
those
hype,
Fury
the shit
Wilder.
talking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
yeah. So
But
nothing
yeah,
like that. So what
what
else?
else
The
did we
Red
have?
Sox.
Yeah.
Red Sox have been good.
Yeah, they've
I
been
don't.
doing well. I believe they passed they're third in the standings now in our division.
Yeah,
I
they got
believe the
a.
Fourth.
Oh wow, we went back down to four. We
I
were
think
Yeah,
above
we're
the
right.
Blue
The
Jays.
Yankees are on a win streak, I believe.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yanks on our win streak.
Yankees have won 4 straight, but the Blue Jays were up on them by 1 game.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I mean, we
Oh,
got the Angels tonight, so
I mean, they're doing better than I expected. You know, the Red Sox. I mean, we have I think the toughest division in all of fucking baseball.
I think all of
Like
sports.
all of sports. Yeah,
It's
honestly,
always
it's
like the East divisions, like the AL
yeah,
East or
man.
the and an AFL East or something, AFC East or whatever.
Yeah, too bad the
Like,
Patriots are gonna be ass, but
yeah, I mean, well, of recently, the AFC East
yeah,
has been
yeah.
a
Now it kind of flipped over, you know.
yeah,
But
exactly
we'll get into Patriots talk a little bit later on.
right.
yeah. See
Yeah, it's
Mac Jones at Taylor Swift with all the Taylor Swift gear on. You guys
Yeah,
seen
he's a
that?
all right.
Swifty, man.
All right, so we're gonna shift. We're gonna talk about Taylor Swift. If if you guys had hit a crazy parlay, would you have ever bought a Taylor Swift ticket?
Probably not. Well, I went to Blink 182 last night, so I couldn't have gone last night. I went to Blink 182 last night, so
Yeah,
that was awesome. But to go Saturday rained all day, so no chance there. Friday maybe.
yeah. I was working at beer festival on Saturday, and it was like downpouring the entire time, and I was like, dude, this sucks. And I was like,
Man.
I was just dreading the fact that I was getting out of that shift at like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Because obviously I have to stick around and try all these beers, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna hit peak Taylor Swift traffic, even if I'm going north from Rhode Island back up to Boston. I'm gonna hit every single bit of traffic, and it was like maybe 1,000 feet of traffic. The exit to get to Gillette Stadium, that was it. But the other side of the highway, when you're coming from the north
Yeah.
to get to 95 South, it was, I saw it on Waze. It was backed up all the way from the on ramp to get onto the 95 split that way.
That's
Dude,
insane.
it was wrapped red,
That's crazy, bro.
brick red, just around. It was nuts.
Yeah, I believe it, man. I was listening to like the radio and stuff, and they were like, "Yeah, the traffic is gonna be crazy." This was like weeks before the concert, maybe like 2 weeks before, and I was like, "Oh yeah, it won't be that bad." I'm looking at TV like on Friday night, and they're like, "Yeah, it's pretty fucking terrible."
Bro, people were going there, parking in the parking lot, and standing outside the stadium to listen.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
People love Taylor Swift, man. Cracker, you would have been there, huh?
Yeah, probably.
Nah, I probably would have went if I fucking had the money.
Let's be real. She got some bops.
I love it.
What else you guys been up to? Anything good?
I've been on a low win streak when it comes to betting. I like to say, like we got a saying when we go to casino, I'm hot.
There you go.
I've been pretty hot lately. You know, after a down 3 months since March 10th. But yeah, past couple days I've been hitting on some good bets. Hit the golf one, hit a couple parlays. Nothing too crazy. I believe the golf was the biggest one I hit, but hey, some money is better than no money, right?
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, I hit on the horse race on Saturday. That was
Oh,
nice. So
Yeah, I
and
haven't got into the horse racing yet. I think I'm gonna start though. I've been looking and doing some research on it. It looks interesting. It looks fun, man.
it's dangerous, man, because it's a race. There's like a couple races every 2 minutes. You just keep losing and losing and losing.
Did you
I was just betting because it was the Triple Crown race, it's the Preakness. So I
I
just
know the
been betting on like the big race. I don't really bet on like the small everyday races.
nice. I know the Derby was a couple weekends ago, but did you guys bet on that at all?
I did, and I lost.
No,
Tough, man.
this is the first time I put small amount of money into my accounts.
Yeah, let's all welcome back Chris to the betting pedestal real quick. A round of applause. Welcome back, buddy. We missed you.
I put in like the smallest amount of units just to get my itch back, and I hate it already. Never doing it again.
Hey, that's how you start off, a little. I don't do anything crazy. I just accepted that, like, anytime I put something crazy, I get my hopes up, and yeah, it's just a no.
Yeah,
So I do a little bit here and there, unless I have a boost. That's for everyone out there too. If you have a boost, it just makes sense putting the max or close to the max because it's rare you get those boosts. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
Yeah,
the 50% boost, like I feel like to get your money's worth, you could do it on like a low odds bet, but definitely put the max or close to it. You get
yeah.
the
Like
most out of it.
I took the NHL plus 200 on any first time goal scorer tonight, but I looped it in with so many different things. Like
Oh man,
I looped, it just
who do you
sounded way
got
too
scoring for us
good.
tonight?
Well, it's done now because
Oh,
I had Reeves scoring the first bucket, and then
oh man,
I think I had like Jaron Duran to get a hit and something else. Jaron Duran to get a hit and Yoshida to hit a home run. But took Sam Bennett from the Panthers to score first.
dude, LeBron is going off in this game. He had 21 in the first quarter.
wow.
Yeah, he's
It,
not losing
it,
this. He's not
it's,
losing this game.
it's still only up 6.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
not getting
Denver's just
swept.
weird, man.
Yeah, he's 4 for 4 from 3, dude.
Nice.
Oh man.
I
All
need
right,
it.
should we call this call it a wrap and try to get back in over the weekend?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I got stuff going on this weekend, but maybe like
Oh, that's right. It's Memorial Day.
yeah, it is holiday weekend.
Any big
Everyone
plans?
enjoy yourself. I got a bachelor party going on up
Wow.
north, so that should be fun.
Nice, nice. I
See,
got a whole lot of nothing. But definitely gonna still enjoy the 3 day weekend. I feel like yeah, I love 3 day weekends, man. So
we're not going to rob Mark of his segment,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I am tempted. Are you guys going to do any of the dabbling of the liquors or dabbling of the devil lettuces?
Oh, 100%.
I mean,
100%.
I'm going
There's
on a
gonna be a
bachelor
lot of
party,
dabbling
so
going on.
we're going on a bachelor party, so let's just say,
Yeah, let's just say the overs are smashing.
Oh
yeah,
boy,
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
word.
So, what do you guys think? Any shot for the Celtics? Even
You know,
1%?
Yeah,
Are you
maybe
on
next
zero?
year.
I've honestly the odds for tomorrow aren't looking bad. I think the over is gonna hit, and the Celtics are plus. They're only plus 100 right now.
I was gonna say
So
if
I
they're
feel like,
favorites
So it's,
again,
it's
yeah,
even
if they're
money.
favorites, I mean, I might dabble into that. You know,
if they're favorites, I'm betting on the Heat.
I wouldn't blame you, honestly.
yeah, I mean that's a good line for Miami too.
Last 3 games, the Celtics were favorites and they got fucking pummeled.
Yeah,
It'd
yeah,
just be dumb for them to be down 3-0 for them to be favorites again. That would just be irresponsible
yeah.
of Vegas
Honestly,
to
the
do.
lines on them are just weird, man. I get it. I get it. They're the better team, but the way Miami's been playing, I'm an idiot for not betting Miami. A
Yeah,
bet man would throw their money on Miami, and I'm an
exactly.
idiot. But
All right.
All
we'll
right.
see
Well,
what happens on
You guys got
Tuesday.
any picks for tomorrow? A
the
little
Yeah,
Heat.
three teamer parlay.
yeah,
You're on the Heat,
Yep.
yeah. My pick would definitely be Celtics money line tomorrow at plus
so
100,
we
even
can't
money.
we can't put both of them into parlay. So Chris, you gotta
Yeah,
come up
whatever,
with something
Chris.
else.
I like the Stars at home.
With
Ooh, I
Stars at
like
home,
that.
I'm gonna take the Blue Jays against the Rays. They're small underdogs. You got Barrios pitching.
Oh,
So
nice.
I know it's against the Rays, but Rays haven't been as good as they were in the beginning. So
I agree. I agree. All right, I like that. Let's lock it in. Plus
Stars at home.
300 parlay.
All right, folks. We hit it here. Heard it. Oh, the good. Oh my God. We are wrapping this up. Clearly, the hour of the day is getting to me, and it's been a great episode. Even though there's just us three, I think it should just be us three from now on. But no, I'm just kidding. Um, We do miss you dearly, Mark. Chad, we'll never see you again. And
Yeah,
it's been a
whatever.
great
Chad.
episode. Yeah, whatever, dude. Great episode. Great chat with you boys. We'll catch everyone probably later in the week, next week. Go enjoy your Memorial Days. Drink some beers. Do whatever you do when you dabble. Go follow us on socials. Instagram. What are the other ones? Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and the podcast apps. You get it. All right. This has been the Plus 500 podcast. We'll catch you later.